Chris says people are trying to get back at him, and he thinks the person leading the charge is his ex Gwyneth. The spark for all this is that viral kiss cam moment at a Coldplay show, where a tech boss got caught snuggling someone who wasn't his wife. That clip blew up, feelings got hurt, and now there's talk of lawyers, statements, and a whole lot of finger-pointing at the band. Right after that mess, Gwyneth did a paid promo for the same company tied to the guy at the center of the drama. The timing looked bold, and it set people off. To Chris's friends, it didn't feel random. It felt like a message. The idea is simple: she knows the clip is hot, she knows the story is trending, and she stepped right into it. From Chris's side, the read is that this was personal, not just business. He thinks the ad wasn't about selling a product, it was about poking him. When an ex links up with someone who's mad at you, and it happens right after a scandal involving your show, it's hard not to think there's a plan. Whether that plan is legal pressure, public shade, or both, that's where his head is at. The tech exec is now making noise about privacy and emotional stress, hinting at legal action over the kiss cam. But here's the plain truth people keep bringing up: huge concerts are public. Cameras are everywhere. Jumbotrons are part of the night. If you cuddle up in the middle of a packed stadium, there's a chance it lands on a screen. That's not a secret. That's the deal when you walk in. So the table is set: a viral clip, a shaken marriage, a boss under fire, and an ex-wife who shows up in an ad tied to the whole thing. Chris thinks it's a shot across the bow. Fans think it's messy. And the company? They seem happy to ride the headlines. The question now is why this happened, why now, and who really benefits. Let's get into motives. Gwyneth came up in Hollywood and has built a big brand around wellness and lifestyle. That brings money, press, and pressure. She knows how to stay in the spotlight. When a story is already buzzing, stepping into it keeps attention high. An ad tied to a trending scandal guarantees views. It's smart if your only goal is reach. But it also stirs old feelings. Chris's circle believes those old feelings matter here. Their read is that the ad wasn't just a paycheck, it was payback. They think she wanted a say in the narrative around him, even years after the split. When you mix past history, public egos, and a ready-made controversy, small choices get loud fast. One appearance becomes a headline. One headline becomes a story about sides. Now look at the tech exec at the center. He was seen on the big screen with a coworker, and the internet did what it does: rewound, zoomed in, and judged. That alone would shake most people. Add a quick ad drop with a huge celebrity, and boom, the company keeps control of the spotlight. If the goal is to shift attention from the mistake to the marketing, that move makes sense. But the privacy claim keeps running into the same wall: a sold-out arena is not private. Everyone knows the kiss cam shows random people. It's part of the show. If you don't want to be on screen, you usually wave it off, hide, or keep it low-key. The hug and smiles told a different story. That doesn't make the internet hate okay, people went way too far, but it does make the "I had no idea" angle hard to sell. Where does that leave Gwyneth? In a useful spot. By stepping in with an ad, she looks like a cool, unbothered pro, while someone else absorbs the heat. If Chris reacts, she can say, "It's just business." If he stays quiet, the story rolls on without him. That's the power of timing. It turns a simple promo into a statement, even if no one says the quiet part out loud. Let's talk fallout. The exec hints at a lawsuit. The company posts, jokes, and keeps things moving. The ad gets millions of eyeballs. Chris and the band get dragged into a mess they didn't start, and fans split into teams. Some blame the kiss cam. Some blame the cheater. Some blame the culture of gotcha videos. Meanwhile, the only fact that truly matters is still sitting there: the moment happened in public. Common sense check. Concerts are filmed. Stages are filmed. Fans film each other all night. That doesn't mean people deserve dogpiles or harassment. No one does. But it does mean privacy isn't the card you can play in a packed arena. If you make a messy choice in front of tens of thousands of people, the camera didn't create the mess. It just showed it. That line is harsh, but it's real. As for Gwyneth and Chris, this is where it stings. When your ex shows up on the other side, it feels like a betrayal, even if both say it's just work. The timing, the links, the tone, it all adds up. Chris thinks it's a hit on his name and his band. Gwyneth looks like she doesn't mind if people read it that way. And the company? They get the press either way. That triangle is the whole story. So what happens next? If a lawsuit lands, it will test the idea of privacy at public events. It will also keep the story alive for months. If it doesn't, the internet will move on to the next shiny thing. But the lesson will stick around. When you live big, work big, and love big in public, your choices don't stay small. They echo. Sometimes they echo on a jumbotron. End of the day, this looks less like a grand plot and more like ego, timing, and the attention economy doing what they do. A messy moment turned into a marketing wave. An ex stepped into the spotlight at the spiciest possible second. And a band got dragged for trying to give fans a fun night. Actions have ripples. This one turned into a splash that hit everyone on the front row.